to today's episode of The Power of Color. Well, today we will be featuring the exploits of Storm, aka Aurora Monroe, aka Gaia, aka Mother Earth, aka Angela Bassett. So Storm was born in the United States, right? To a Kenyan princess, and her dad was a photographer from New York. So later they go back to Africa. Well, unfortunately, her parents were murdered during a civil uprising. And she spent a couple of days laying next to her dead parents' bodies, unable to move, which unfortunately gave her a severe case of claustrophobia. As she grew up, she manifested her powers, joined Charles Xavier, and would lead teams like the X-Men and the Avengers. So you guys want to know what Storm can do? Let's start on the base level. Yeah, she can control weather, but that's the lightweight shit. She can control lightning storms. She can control tornadoes. She can control hurricanes. But let me tell you what she can do as a god. She can control the weather on a subatomic level. She has empathy for the atmosphere. She feels. She can make storms that cover the entire world. Not only can she control storms on the weather on Earth, she can also control the weather on other planets. Do you hear me? She has the power to stop tidal waves and tsunamis. Once, she created tornadoes to stop a tidal wave. Next, she controlled the ozone layer to create enough heat to stop a tsunami. She can not only control the weather on Earth, she can control electromagnetic fields. She can control solar storms. She can control cosmic radiation in some points if she wants to. Let me tell you about my goddess's feats. She has helped power a planet. Is an Omega level mutant. Top tier. All day. What you doing? Nothing. Why? Because I'm the shit. Storm. If you want to find out about my base Storm, first of all, she is one of the most popular. Let's put out the window African American characters, but the most popular characters in comic book history, and dare I say it, one of the finest things to grace the pages of a comic book. Let's put that out there. Let's put a pinhole in that. But if you want to find Storm, the movies don't do her justice. Halle Berry wishes she could be. Halle Berry doesn't have the skill to spit on Storm's boot. She does not have that ability. Let me tell you, the movies, what's his name? Bryan Singer, he could not conceive of what a Storm can do. So I would say, don't go to the movies. They don't respect what Storm can do. Where you go is to the comic books. In the 90s cartoons, where they do her incarnations, not just the 90s X-Men, but in her Days of Future Past elements when she had the Mohawk. Thank you guys for joining us for this episode of The Power of Color, where we feature one of the best, dare not say the greatest,